welcome back to another video. In today's video, as you guys can see by the title, I'm going to be sharing with you guys what I recommend you guys pick up for the Sephora VIB sale. So the sale is coming around. You guys should be seeing this video on Thursday, hopefully. So if you are, the sale starts tomorrow for VIB Rouge members, which is the 17th. I do have the dates for all the other tiers right on my phone. So for Rouge members, the 20% off is going to start from 4/17 until 5/1, which, like I mentioned, is Friday. So we get ours early on Friday. And then you have the VIB. If you are a VIB with Sephora, you get 15% off your entire purchase from 4/21 to 4/29. And then if you're just a beauty insider, you get 10% off your purchase, which is from 4/23 to 4/27. So I would definitely take advantage of this sale. You guys know that this sale only comes around about twice a year, typically now during the springtime, and then you usually get another one around the holiday season. So I highly recommend that you guys pick up everything that you need to pick up. This is the time that I stock up on all my favorite products. Everything that I'm running out of, girl, I replace now. For today's video, I have a lot of stuff to talk about. We have hair care, skin care, I have foundations, concealers. I tried to go through each category and pick products that I know that I love, products that I know that I trust, and products that work for me. So quickly, I wanted to mention to you guys that my skin type is normal to dry skin. I prefer something a little bit more luminous for foundation, and yeah, that's pretty much everything you'll need to know. And I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Please, in the comments down below, let me know what you guys are going to be picking up for this sale, because your girl always loves to get new stuff, and I love when you guys recommend things for me to try. And yeah, I really hope you guys enjoy the video. We're going to jump into the video because I have a lot of stuff to talk about. Before we jump into this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And without further ado, if you guys would like to see what I personally recommend for the Sephora sale, then just keep on watching. Okay guys, so quickly I want to jump into hair care, skincare category, because I want to save the cosmetics for last because I have a ton of cosmetics to talk about. So I figured let's start with the boring stuff, which is hair and skin personally for me. So the first product that I have here is going to be the Briogeo Don't Despair Repair Deep Conditioning Mask. You guys, this mask is incredible. If you have not tried it, you definitely need to pick this up. It leaves your hair so smooth, but it doesn't make your hair feel oily. It is amazing, you guys. So typically people like to put in the hair mask. I think it calls for you to leave it in for about 10 to 15 minutes. And honestly, I don't do that personally. I feel like no hair mask will work for me if I only leave it in for 10 minutes. So usually what I do is I'll put this in my hair and leave it in for about an hour, 2 hours if I can. So I typically do these hair masks when it's my day off from work. I'm gonna be home all day. I put this in my hair, literally leave it in my hair all day, and then I'll wash it out eventually. But this is amazing, you guys. If you have any kind of coloring damage, any heat damage to your hair, you've seen that your hair has gotten a little bit brittle and a little bit dry, definitely check this out. It's amazing. I'm gonna do my best to try and put the pricing for every single product on the screen, as well as link everything down below in the description box. So make sure you check that out, because girl, that takes forever to do. So check the description box for all the details. But I highly recommend this mask if you have not tried it already. It is just amazing, and hands down one of the best hair masks I've ever tried. So again, this is the Briogeo Don't Despair Repair Deep Conditioning Mask. So sticking with the Briogeo vibe, the next product I have here is the Briogeo Be Gentle, Be Kind Banana and Coconut Nourishing Shampoo and Conditioner. So here's what the shampoo looks like. You guys, this smells like bananas. Like, it is so sweet smelling. I love it. It makes your entire shower experience, I'm telling you. Then here I have the conditioner, which of course my shampoo is like down here and my conditioner looks full because I barely use any conditioner, but I use more shampoo, which I feel like it's usually backwards, but yeah, that's me for you. So this shampoo is amazing. It is going to be a hydrating shampoo. It's also free of sulfates, silicones, and parabens. So if you guys wanted to know any of that, this is all free of that nasty gunk. It is amazing. Briogeo is a phenomenal brand, and their hair care is just amazing. So I highly recommend this shampoo and conditioner if you guys have color treated hair, if you guys have damaged hair, and if you love when your shampoo smells heavenly. So again, this is the Briogeo Be Gentle, Be Kind shampoo and conditioner. The next thing I want to talk about is a newer product for me that I fell in love with immediately as soon as I used it for the first time, which is a lot for me to say because, as you guys know, I use a lot of different products. I have more makeup than anyone should ever have, so I'm using a lot of new things all the time, trying new things. So for something to shock me for the first impression, it doesn't happen often. So what I'm talking about is the Wishful Skin Yo Glow, and this is actually a skincare brand that's from Huda Beauty. So basically Huda Beauty came out with their own skincare line and it's called Wishful Skin. You guys, this is insanely like disgusting, nasty. It makes you cringe the first time you use it, but it is so satisfying. Okay, so this right here is an enzyme scrub. So basically what's happening is the enzymes are eating the dead skin off of your face. Yes, girl, you put this on your face. So what I like to do is, first of all, you have to put this on dry skin. So on dry skin, dry, clean skin, what I do is put a little bit in my hand, kind of rub my hand together just a little, and then I start to work it in circular motions on my face. It like balls up and it looks like your, I don't know, like your skin, basically your skin is peeling. You guys, the first time I used this, my skin looked radiant. I seen a difference. I seen how much brighter it was, how much smoother it was. It was incredible. So if you guys are looking for an exfoliator and you don't want to use something that has like the beads in it, or you don't want to use a powder, definitely pick this up because it is so worth the money and it's not harsh. So I highly recommend this product if you guys are looking for an exfoliator. So the next thing that I want to talk about is the Ole Henriksen Truth Juice Daily Cleanser. This is also a newer product for me that I fell in love with immediately. This is a vitamin C cleanser and you guys, oh my goodness, it is heavenly. It smells so good. It's so refreshing in the morning. I use it morning and night sometimes now. I just have fallen in love with it. As you guys can see, it has that nice little dent in there. I really love this product. This also removes my makeup really well. Takes off every ounce of makeup, mascara, foundation, brows, anything that's left over. Do keep in mind that I don't just take off my makeup with the cleanser. I do take it off with a makeup melt spray, some makeup wipes first, and then I go in with my cleanser. Highly recommend this cleanser if you guys are looking for a new cleanser. It is amazing. And sticking with Ole Henriksen, the next thing I want to talk about is the Banana Bright Eye Cream. This is what it looks like right here if you guys have not seen it already. Super tiny, but I'm telling you, this thing lasts a lifetime. My other one, before I opened up this new jar, I actually had to throw it out. It wasn't even empty, but I had it for so long. Felt like I was never gonna finish it. It was almost finished, but not quite, but it had a scent to it. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna toss it. And then I got this one. So this eye cream here, what's so special about it is the fact that it's actually a yellow cream inside. So basically it's gonna be like a color corrector for you if you guys have any kind of dark circles or dark under eyes. This is gonna help so that way before you put on your concealer, put a little bit of this. It'll help kind of counteract the pigment from the darkness. That way when you put on your concealer, you can use less concealer and you're also getting the benefits and hopefully eventually getting actually rid of those dark circles. So I really love this product and it's such an amazing eye cream. If you guys are on the market for an eye cream, definitely check this one out because it is bomb. Okay, so we're almost done with skincare. I have two more products to talk about. They're both from Laneige. So the first product is the Lip Sleeping Mask. This is my savior, you guys. Like, my lips have been so dry. I'm talking like crusty, cracky, like you can't help but peel them and then they start to bleed and hurt. That is me with my lips. It is just, it's disgusting. So this, once I got this in my life, it was my savior. This feels so nice on the lips. It's not too thick, but it's not too runny. It's not like a lip balm. It's just, I don't know how to describe it. It's just really amazing. And it does come in different scents. This is just the original one. It doesn't really have much scent to it. It's more just like a lip balm feel, like a lip balm scent. It's nothing too crazy. And I love this brand. This brand is amazing. So with that being said, I also have for you, just in case you guys are not too much into skincare, you like something that's easy and something you can take on the go, girl, I got you. This is the Laneige Lip Glowy Balm. It's just a lip balm and you guys, these are amazing. I have one in my car, I have one in my purse, I have one in my locker at work. Like, I have them all over the place. They're so good. And what I love about them is the fact that not only are they a lip balm, typically lip balms, they're just, you just put them on, they're barely there, they're just to nourish the lips. no girl, I can put this on and use it as a lip gloss because it has such a beautiful shine to it. And specifically, my favorite one is the pear one, but they also have this one here, which is the berry, which is identical to the lip sleeping mask. They also have a peach one, I believe, and I feel like they have another one, but I can't think of it off the top of my head. So personally, I've only tried these two and I absolutely love them. I use them every single day during the day. I just pop it on whenever I feel like my lips are dry, which, like I mentioned, they're horrific, so it's dry all the time. So I'm always wearing this. So highly recommend this if you guys are looking for a good lip balm. Okay guys, so that was everything as far as hair and skin. We are gonna move on to primer. I'm gonna go in order, that way it's a little bit easier for me to remember. So the primer that I wanted to talk about is the Fenty Beauty Hydrating Pro Filter Primer. Actually, it's called the Soft Silk Pro Filter Hydrating Primer. Let me tell you the right way, just in case you go look for it and then you're like, girl, it was not called what you said it was called. So this is what the primer looks like right here. This primer is amazing. It is my favorite primer that I've had in a long time. I don't know what it is about this primer, but it is exactly what it says it is. It feels like silk on the skin, you guys. I don't know what the heck is in this primer, but it is unreal. It makes your skin feel nice and hydrated. It's very smooth. It just feels really luxe, and it leaves my skin hydrated all day. My foundation does not crack, it does not look cakey, and no matter how much foundation, how much concealer or products I put on over this, it just leaves my skin looking beautiful. So I highly recommend this primer if you guys were looking for a new primer. It is just amazing. I feel like even people with oily skin who are looking for a little bit more hydration would really love this. So again, this is the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Soft Silk Hydrating Primer. Okay, so now we're going to move on to foundation, which is one of my favorite categories. You guys know that I love foundation. So for foundation, a newer one to me that I highly recommend is the Bite Beauty Changemaker Supercharge Micellar Foundation. This is what the foundation looks like right here, you guys. This foundation is absolutely beautiful. And I'm not even going to lie, when I first got this, first tried it, I was like, girl, where's the coverage on this? Because I don't see it, and I really don't have any problems with my skin unless it's that time of the month. So I was like, girl, what did I just pay? I think it's like $39. Like, what did I just pay for? Like, this is like a tinted moisturizer. But no, I tried it one more time. The first time I tried it with the Beauty Blender, didn't love the coverage. I tried it a second time with a brush. It is beautiful. It looks like second skin. It's nice and luminous. I absolutely love this foundation, you guys. If you guys do not like the feeling of foundation, but you want to try something that's a step up from a tinted moisturizer as far as coverage, definitely try this one out. I think you guys would really enjoy it. Okay, so the next foundation that I wanted to mention is the Tarte Found Sealer Multitasking Foundation. This is what the foundation looks like right here, you guys. This foundation is beautiful. If you guys have seen any of my other videos, there was a point in time where I could not put this down. I was wearing it every single day. Even my coworkers was like, girl, get a new foundation because we all know you're still wearing the Tarte foundation. I'm like, yes, girl. I was obsessed with this foundation. I have since then tried other foundations like the Bite one, so I am switching it up here and there, but every time I put this foundation on my skin, it blows me away. It is so beautiful, and it does have an SPF of 20, which is amazing. Definitely great for the season that's coming. You guys, SPF is so important. I don't have one in today's video actually to talk about because I haven't found one that I absolutely love. So let me know down below in the description box if you guys have any favorite SPFs. It doesn't have to be one in a product. It could be just your simple SPF that you would put on over your moisturizer. Let me know because I definitely need a new one, and I don't know any good ones at Sephora, and I would love to pick one up. So let me know. But yeah, I love this foundation. It's really beautiful on the skin. I would say it's a light to medium buildable coverage, so you can definitely build this up to full coverage. Personally, that's just my opinion. I think it's beautiful. I love the color range. Tarte is just one of those brands where you can't go wrong, and it's really good. So if you guys were looking for a good foundation, check this one out because it's bomb. And just for color reference, actually, this one here that I have is the shade medium neutral. I also can wear the shade light medium neutral just depending on my skin tone that day or how I'm feeling. So love this. Also, Let me just quickly tell you guys what shade I am in the Bite Foundation. So I have L30. I also have M55. So I always get 2 colors in a foundation to either mix the 2 to get the perfect shade, or like a lighter shade for my skin tone now and then a little bit of a darker one for the summer. So just wanted to mention that really quickly. The next foundation and the last foundation that I want to talk about is my holy grail foundation. You guys, if I had to pick one foundation to wear for the rest of my life, it would be this foundation. So y'all know the love is real. This one here is actually nothing new. It's definitely something that's an older foundation, probably a cult favorite. This is the NARS Sheer Glow Foundation. This foundation is beautiful. Every time I wear this foundation, someone asks me what foundation I'm wearing. I'm actually wearing this foundation today. I tried to wear as many products that I was going to talk about today on my face. So I am wearing this foundation, and I am also wearing the Fenty primer. You guys, NARS is just one of those brands that you cannot go wrong with. They do no wrong. They are amazing when it comes to complexion though. I'm not a huge fan of like their eyeshadows and stuff, but their complexion products, girl, out of this world. I love the color range. I love that they have neutrals, they have warms. They're just amazing. Like, nobody does complexion like NARS does. So this is the Sheer Glow foundation. This foundation is also like the Bite one. It's like a step up from a tinted moisturizer. Like I said, it's the foundation I'm wearing today. It just makes your skin look so beautiful, so radiant, so hydrated, and it's just phenomenal. Like, I really, really love this foundation, and I am using the shade Santa Fe, which is medium number 2. I did want to mention to you guys though that these foundations do not come with the pump. You do have to buy the pump separate. I know it sucks, but I didn't want you guys to think that it does come with a pump because I'm showing mine with a pump. So just wanted to put that out there. Okay, so that was everything for foundation. Those are the foundations that I know you guys will love if you tried it. If you guys have my same skin type, we're gonna move on to concealer. One concealer that I have talked about too many times on my channel. You guys are probably sick of hearing about this concealer, but this one here is the Jouer Essential High Coverage Concealer. I know, but listen, this is a recommendations video, so you guys know I love this concealer and I had to put it in here because if not, I would be lying to myself. So this is the concealer right here. It is such an amazing concealer, you guys. Full coverage, looks beautiful on the skin, blends like a dream. The color range is there. It is just phenomenal. Like, I cannot say enough good things about this concealer. This is my 3rd one, which says a lot because I have a lot of concealers. This is the one that I always go to if I'm doing a glam look, if I'm doing an everyday look. This is my go-to. If you guys have not tried this concealer, please do me the favor and do yourself a favor, okay? And pick up this concealer for the sale and let me know how you like it because I think you guys will absolutely love it. Little catch there, I'm actually not wearing that concealer today. Today, I'm actually wearing this concealer that I'm going to talk about. This is actually newer to my collection. This is the Hourglass Vanish Concealer. You guys, this concealer is also super full coverage. The major difference I would say about these two is this one here I actually do apply a decent amount. This, barely anything comes out on the wand anyway. Like, very little comes off when you actually take the wand out of the actual container, but it is full coverage. If you guys have ever tried the Vanish Stick Foundation from Hourglass, this is like the concealer version to that. And you guys know if you tried it, that foundation stick is full coverage, but it looks so beautiful on the skin. So if you guys are looking for a new concealer, girl, you definitely need to try this because it is bomb, and it is what I'm wearing today. So it is beautiful, and I'm wearing the shade Cedar in the Hourglass, and in the Jouer one, I'm wearing Cream Cafe, just in case you guys are around my skin tone. Okay, so the last concealer I wanted to recommend to you guys is the Huda Beauty The Overachiever Concealer. This is what it looks like. Mine looks absolutely disgusting, so I apologize in advance, but she is very loved, and I use mine in the shade Nougat. And you guys, I love this concealer. Also, if you guys enjoy like that cooling sensation, that spa moment while you're like blending out your concealer, this one actually has a metal tip. So typically products have metal tips, so that way if you have like any kind of puffiness, it kind of helps to depuff the under eyes. So I just wanted to mention this one. It also is very full coverage. Girl, I like my concealer full coverage. Don't give me something that's gonna be lightweight, you don't feel it. No, girl. I want my concealer to cover. That is the point of a concealer. So this one is also amazing and the coverage is unreal. If you guys have not tried this one, I highly recommend it as well. Okay, so that was everything as far as concealers. Those are the only ones that I would say I would put my name on and recommend to you guys. So we are gonna move on to powder, which is a very small category for me because I don't switch up my powders that often, to be honest. Powders is just something that I stick to when I love it, and that's it. So no surprise here, my under eye setting powder has always been the Laura Mercier translucent powder. I'm pretty sure everybody watching this video has tried this powder already, and if you have not, girl, you are living under a rock because everyone has tried this powder at this point. It is phenomenal and everybody that I know has used it and loved it. It is a pricey powder, but it is so worth the money. It's the powder that I'm wearing today. It makes your under eye just look so smooth, so airbrushed, and I really, really love it. It's amazing. So if you guys were looking for a good translucent powder, definitely check out this one. And for my face powder, of course, I'm going to mention the Sephora Micro Smooth Powder. I actually got introduced to this powder when I worked at Sephora, and I have not put it down since then, and it has been a long time, let me tell you. So this one right here is in the shade Light, so I can either use a light or medium. I use medium during the summertime when obviously I'm not looking so pasty, and when I am pasty, girl, I'm using the shade Light. So this is what Light looks like right here. This powder is beautiful, and recently for Ulta's 21 Days of Beauty, the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Powder was actually on sale. So I decided to pick it up, tried it. You guys, this powder from Sephora collection is identical and it is nowhere near the MAC price. So I highly recommend that you guys try this powder if you're looking for a beautiful soft finish airbrush pore filling powder. It's the powder that I'm wearing today on my face, and I love the fact that this doesn't take any of the moisture out of my skin or make my skin look dull after I set my foundation, because girl, even though I have dry skin, I still always set my foundation, and this just never does me any wrong, and I absolutely love it. So if you haven't tried it, definitely try it. Okay, you guys, we're almost done. Next, I wanted to talk about some cream contour. Your girl has been cream contouring, and I'm definitely going to be buying some newer cream contours for the sale because I have been addicted to this one. I didn't know if I was going to mention this in the video, to be honest, because like I said, this is the first time I had tried cream contour, so I haven't tried too many from other brands. So I was like, am I really going to be giving a good opinion? But then I was like, girl, if I was able to do it as a beginner with this product, I think you guys would love it. So what I'm talking about is the Huda Beauty Tantour Contour and Bronzer Cream. This is what it looks like right here. So I went into Sephora actually for their last sale that they were having, and I was like, wow, I really want to try to cream contour. Like, I remember trying to do it with the LA Girl Pro Concealers, which I feel like everybody uses, and girl, I looked crazy. Okay, first of all, I could not blend those streaks out. You know that concealer has like that itty bitty brush. I could not blend it out for the life of me. This right here blends like a dream. It does not set too quickly, which I love because then it actually gives me time to blend it out. So the shade that I used is the shade Fair. I think I'm going to pick up the shade Light as well because I think when I get a little bit of color in the summer, this is going to be too light for me. But girl, it is just amazing. It is so creamy. It's actually what I'm wearing today on my skin, besides the bronzer that I'll show in a minute. It is just really beautiful. I love the undertone. It doesn't look too gray. It's also not too orange. It's like right in the middle. And like I said, what I love the most is the fact that it's so easy to blend. It is unreal, especially for a beginner like me, because girl, like I said, I never creamed contour before, so for me to have been able to use this for the first time and fall in love, it definitely says a lot. So I highly recommend you guys try this if you have not tried it already. Even if you have never cream contoured before, I think you would love it. Okay, so now that we talked about cream contour, let's talk about some bronzers. I only have two here today. So the first one is actually going to be the Fenty Beauty Sunstalker bronzer. This one is in the shade Private Island. This is the packaging. First of all, we need to take a moment for the packaging because it is beautiful, besides the fact that mine has a bajillion fingerprints over it, but I love this packaging. Fenty is always killing it. And this is what the shade is right here. This is actually not what I'm wearing today, but it is really beautiful. And I love the fact that she has such a huge color range. Her range for bronzers are out of this world. I see no wrong when it comes to complexion shades in her brand. She is just amazing and is really killing the makeup game. So There's not much to say about this, honestly. It's just a bronzer. It blends really nicely. It does not look muddy, and it's really, really good. So if you guys were looking for a new bronzer and have not tried this one, definitely try it because I think you would really enjoy it. Then the next product here, which is actually the product that I'm wearing today, is actually not considered a bronzer. It's considered a face powder. This is the Jouer Soft Focus Hydrate and Set Powder. I use mine in the shade Tan. This is what the packaging looks like right here, and then this is what the powder looks like inside. I really love this powder. It really makes my bronzer look super, super smooth, and it goes really well over my cream bronzer that I use from Huda Beauty. It is just phenomenal. And like I said, it's a face powder, so I feel like it has a really amazing formula, specifically because it should be used all over the face. But girl, makeup ain't got no rules. So if you see a beautiful color in a complexion product as far as a powder, and girl, you want to use it as a bronzer, do you, because I bet you're gonna find the best bronzer of your life. So just saying, this one is amazing, and you guys know I love Jouer because I love that concealer, so it's bomb. And if you guys want to try it, definitely pick it up if you guys are looking for a new bronzer. So we're done with bronzer. We are gonna move on to some blushes. Okay, you guys, so for the blush category, you guys know, if you watch my channel, I am a sucker for blush. I love blush. There is no look without blush. I go ham with it. I put it on my forehead, my cheeks, my nose, girl, everywhere. I feel like the look is not completed without it. How many times did I say blush? Anyways, the first one I'm going to be talking about is the Cover FX Monochromatic Blush Duo. I do have, I think, almost all of these. This one right here is called Soft Peach, and I love these blushes. The formula is just amazing on these blushes, you guys, and I love the fact that you get one matte one and you get a shimmer one, which I'm actually wearing this blush today, and although I do have highlighter on, when you first put this blush on, actually mix the two together, and it gives you such a beautiful radiance to your skin. It just makes your skin glow, and I am obsessed with these, and I really love this color. Like I said, this is the Soft Peach. I feel like it goes with a lot of skin tones, and it's really beautiful. Okay, so the next blush that I want to talk about is one from Anastasia, and this one is in the shade Peachy Love. This is her blush trios, and these are also really beautiful. She also has a lot of different color like stories of these, and they're just absolutely beautiful. Anytime I use this one specifically, I do just blend all the colors together and pop them on my cheeks. And if you guys love that warm peachy tone in a blush, I think you would definitely love this. They're very smooth, very buttery, and they just look really pretty on the skin. I also wanted to mention that this last color over here, which is like that bright orange, is actually not as bright as it's coming off on camera, but that one specifically does have a little bit of shimmer in it, but it's not anything too crazy, so you're not going to see any glitter on your face. So I didn't want to worry you guys about that in case you go see it in person when the stores finally open and you're like, girl, that has glitter. Trust me, you do not see it on the skin at all. So just wanted to give you guys a heads up on that. The next blush I want to talk about is from NARS, and this one is in the shade Behave, and I love the formula of NARS blushes. They're very silky and very smooth, but they're just like beautiful. They give you nice pigmentation and nice color payoff, but specifically this color in the shade Behave, girl, beautiful. It looks like nothing in the pan, but it is absolutely stunning, and the camera's also washing it out, I feel like. But it's like a beautiful muted pink. It's very, very pretty, and I love it. I have been wearing it nonstop, to be honest. Okay, and then the last blush I want to talk about is from Tarte Cosmetics. This is their Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Blush. This one specifically is in the shade Sensual, and these blushes are amazing. They last all day. They do not fade. This is what the color looks like right here, which this is another blush that looks like nothing in the pan. You're like, girl, I would never wear that, but trust me, when you put it on the skin, it's really, really beautiful. The main thing that I love about Tarte blushes is if you have a heavy hand when it comes to makeup and you always typically apply too much blush, this one here, girl, you can dig your brush in here a million times and put it on your skin, and it'll never look like you put on too much blush, if that makes sense. It's never overpowering. It never looks like too much. It just looks really beautiful, and like I said, I don't know what's in here, girl, but it lasts all day, and it's really, really beautiful. So they also have a huge color range as far as blushes, so definitely check them out because they're really, really beautiful. Okay, you guys, so the next category I have for you is highlights, which I actually did not have that many highlights that I was like, I would definitely recommend this even with my eyes closed, no problem. It's only these, and actually these are newer to me. These are the Milk Makeup Flex highlighters. I have the shade Lit and the shade Iced. And you guys, these highlighters are blinding. Like, girl, it's the highlighter that I'm wearing today. Do you see that glow? Like, geez, okay. It is so beautiful, but I love the fact that it doesn't pick up any texture. Girl, I can appreciate that in a highlight. So here's the shade Lit. It is really beautiful. It's kind of like a champagne-y kind of color. Really, really pretty. It's actually the shade I'm wearing today. And then the Iced is this one right here, which has a little bit more of a gold undertone. But you guys, these are beautiful. If you are a highlighter junkie, kind of like myself, and you like something blinding, I would definitely recommend this to you guys because they are amazing. And I mean, I love the packaging. So pretty. Like, so sleek. Very, very beautiful. And then the last highlighter I want to talk about is the Artist Couture highlighters. These are their Diamond Glow powders. Specifically, I recommend the shade called Illuminati. It is absolutely beautiful, and actually I did use this in a video. I will link the video down below in the description box, and I will put like a little card here on the screen in case you guys are interested in checking out that video, because I do demo this in that video. So it's a beautiful shade. I would open it, but you guys, just my luck, I will spill this all over the place, so I'm not even trying to waste my product. But trust me when I tell you that it's really worth the money. And yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about that. Okay, you guys, so the next thing I want to talk about is actually an eyeshadow palette. I know, an eyeshadow palette. I feel like I've seen so many videos of like everyone's recommendations for the VIB sale, because like I said, I'm always the one like, ooh, I want to try that. Ooh, that looks cute. Ooh, girl, let me try that. Anyways, I feel like in all those videos, I have not seen anybody talk about eyeshadow palettes. So this is a palette that I actually was not gonna get, because you guys know I'm more into color, but I feel like when it comes to a neutral nude soft glam, like there's nothing more beautiful than a neutral glam, in my opinion, personally. I feel like that's when I feel the prettiest, in a neutral glam, even though I love color so much. So this palette right here, when I seen it, I was like, should I get it, should I not? And when I got it in my hands, I was so happy that I picked it up. This is the Supreme Nudes palette from Artist Couture. I did an entire video using this palette, as well as the lipsticks that launched with this collection, and that's where I featured the Artist Couture Diamond Powder. So I'm gonna link that video down below in the description box so you guys can check it out. But you guys, this palette, if you are a nude, I was gonna say if you're a nude lover, that's gonna sound so wrong. If you love nude eyeshadows and you love a soft glam look, definitely check out this palette. Like, look at how beautiful it is. It literally has every kind of nude color that you will need. It is also the eyeshadow palette I am wearing today. It was so easy to do this look, you guys. I literally did this look in like 10 minutes tops, not even kidding. I mean, not counting, you know, complexion, because I feel like when you have a neutral eye, you really need to focus on complexion, because it gotta be snatched, or else it's not gonna look good. So it did just take me just 10 minutes, girl. I popped a few colors in my crease, I put a shimmer on my lid, popped it on with my finger, and that was it. This palette is so beautiful. In the tutorial that I did with this palette, I actually used this olive shade down here, which is absolutely stunning as well. So like I said, I'll list that video down below if you guys are interested. But I highly recommend this palette. If you guys are on the go, if you're a mom, if you wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning but you still want to look glam, girl, you could just throw this on your eyes, put on some mascara, some lip balm, and you are out the door. It is worth every single penny. And like I said, it's a Sephora sale, so if you wouldn't splurge on something typically you wouldn't pay full price for it, girl, now is the time to do it, because now is the time that you're gonna get that sale. Because like I said, we all know Sephora never does sales. This is the only time you will ever get anything at a sale price. So if you guys are looking for a really cute neutral eyeshadow palette, definitely get this one, because it is so worth the money, and I highly recommend it. Okay, so quickly, I just wanted to talk about 2 brow products that I could not live without, which I feel like I don't even have to tell you guys what one of them is, but I feel like, you know what, I'm gonna just mention it because it is a holy grail, something that I cannot live without. And of course, you were right if you guessed it. It's my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz Pencil. You guys, I cannot say enough good things about this pencil. I have used this pencil for years at this point. Like, I don't even want somebody to sit down and calculate how much money I've spent on these pencils, because it's probably a ridiculous amount that I would look at it and be like, wow, I've got a problem. But you guys, there's no pencil on the market that compares to this pencil, in my opinion, for me. It's the pencil that I'm wearing on my brows in conjunction with the product that I'm going to show you next. But guys, this is amazing. I don't care how many people tell me there's dupes out there, there's cheaper ones out there. Girl, I'm telling you, I have tried them. I always give them a chance, I will tell you that. But nothing compares to this pencil. It glides on like a dream. It's very thin and precise. I love the consistency. It's not too waxy, but it's not too dry. It's just perfection. Like, Anastasia is the brow queen, and I will never, ever disobey her. I'm just kidding. I feel like I would never cheat on this pencil. I just love it, and it is amazing. And I feel like this pencil, you can get it on so many different sales, but like I said, it's the Sephora VIB sale, girl. Get you one if you have not tried it. This is gonna change your life. It does run out very quickly, I will say that, but I have a solution for you. I have a solution for you. The next product I wanted to talk about is the Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is called the Dip Brow Gel, and this is actually kind of fairly a newer product. Not that new, but it's still pretty new in my opinion. And basically what this is, it's her Dip Brow Pomade in a gel. Like, it has color to it. It has beautiful staying power. If your brow hairs are like unruly and they are like never tamed, you would love this product. It gives you really nice color. I do have brow hairs. I'm gonna move up a little bit if you guys can see. So I do actually have brow hairs. I don't need to fake any brow hairs, but my problem is that it's not as full as I want it. It's a little bit sparse here and there. So I need something to kind of fill them in for me. And I felt like, girl, $21 a pencil? I was going through these like water, and I was like, dang, I need to find an alternative. But like I said, there was nothing out there for me. So what I do now is I actually put this on my brows first. I spoolie it through all of my brow hairs, and this helps to give me some color. That way I'm not using this pencil to do all the work. I'm just using this pencil mostly to make like those hair-like strokes, to underline, overline, and that kind of deal. But this is phenomenal, you guys. There's no pencil on the market like it. You guys probably have tried it already, but I did want to mention it in today's video because it is just amazing, and it is my favorite thing ever. Like, girl, I can't go nowhere without my brow wiz, okay? And then, of course, like I just said, the Dip Brow Gel, I have fallen in love with it. It is such an amazing product, and I use mine in the shade Soft Brown, and in the Brow Wiz, I'm in the shade Medium Brown. So I just wanted to mention those two brow products because those are my go-tos, and I cannot live without them. And if you guys have not tried them, girl, now is the time to try them. Okay, we're at the last product. Girl, I need some water. I feel like I've been talking for days. Anyway, the last product that I wanted to talk about is actually a setting spray that completely blew me away the first time that I tried it. This is the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Ultra Fine Mist. And you guys, everyone that I have recommended this setting spray to, although it's a hefty price, I'm not gonna lie, especially because I run out of this immediately because I'm like a savage when it comes to setting sprays, but everyone that I have recommended this to absolutely loves it and has repurchased it. So that says a lot. It is amazing. I don't know what it is about this, but it gives you a beautiful glow. It's the setting spray that I'm wearing today. I feel like it's not too overpowering. It doesn't make you look too dewy. It doesn't make you look oily. It just makes your skin look radiant. It makes you look like a doll. It makes you look porcelain. It is just beautiful, and it also smells really good. I also love the mist on this. So although the bottle is so tiny, the mist is very, very fine. So you need very little to set your makeup. But like I said, I'm just a savage with stuff like this, setting sprays. So I go ham with it, but it is really, really good. If you guys are looking for a beautiful setting spray that gives you a really natural glow from within, definitely check this one out because it is amazing, and it's probably not something that you would want to spend the money on because it is pretty pricey for a setting spray, but it is definitely worth checking out for this sale. So I highly recommend it if you have not tried it already. I thought that was the last product, but it wasn't. This is like a random, I just wanted to put it in here. It's probably the cheapest thing in this entire video, but it is amazing. This is actually a sharpener. I know I'm like recommending a sharpener, but girl, it is one of the best sharpeners ever. This is the sharpener from NARS. It's super inexpensive. I think it's like $6 to get one of these, and you guys, it is amazing. It also has the 2 holes, so you can sharpen like the chubby pencil, or you can sharpen like a regular lip liner. It is just really good, and I feel like a lot of the times, like if you ever use a lip liner and you try to sharpen it with like any cheap cosmetic sharpener, it completely ruins your pencil, and it's like, girl, I just spent $20 on this pencil, sharpened it one time, and I could never use it again. Nobody wants to go through that. So get you a really good sharpener. It will change your life. I use this for everything. My lip liners, eyeliners, my chubby pencils. It is just phenomenal, and it's super affordable. So in case you guys were looking for a sharpener, I know it's random, but it's a really good sharpener, and I highly recommend it. Okay, you guys, so we have finally reached the end of the video. These are all the products that I would definitely put my name on and tell you that you need them. They're all amazing. These are all products that I personally cannot live without in my collection currently. It may change in the future. I'm always trying new things, like I said, so I'm really excited to see what else I'm going to be loving. Let me know down below in the description box if you guys are going to be picking up any of these things or if any of these things call your interest, because I would love to know. And don't forget to also let me know what you're going to be picking up from the sale, because I also want to pick them up too. So let me know down below in the comments. Let's have a little girl chat down there. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and good luck to your pockets and your credit cards, and I will see you guys in my next video.